The next step towards multicellular life occurred when groups of cooperating, specialized cells formed tissues. The function of the cells in a tissue are not identical, but they are related so that together they can perform a task. The evolution of specialized tissues allowed multicellular organisms to increase in size and efficiency. With coordinated tasks, they accomplished what none could separately. Tissues became the building materials of multicellular life. In this course, we will study tissues, organs, and organ systems found in the animal kingdom. Plants and protists have other types of tissues and organs. In animals, there are 4 types of tissues: connective, epithelial, muscle, and nervous. Epithelial tissue consists of many cells tightly packed together with very little extracellular matrix. It covers body surfaces and lines internal organs and body cavities. One side of the tissue is anchored to the underlying tissues by a basement membrane, a dense layer of extracellular matrix consisting of fibrous proteins and polysaccharides. The other side is the free surface, and it faces the outside of an organ or the inside of a tube or passageway. Connective tissue is the opposite of epithelial tissue in that it contains few cells and a lot of extracellular matrix. The extracellular matrix includes certain fibers and other chemicals that are secreted by the cells. There are 6 major types of connective tissue: cartilage, bone, adipose or fat, blood, loose connective, and fibrous connective. Muscle tissue consists of bundles of long cells called muscle fibers. There are many contractile proteins arranged in a certain way within the cytoplasm of the muscle cells. Vertebrates have 3 types of muscle tissue: skeletal, striated, voluntarily controlled, connected to bones; smooth, not striated, involuntarily controlled, makes up walls of digestive tract and blood vessels; and cardiac, striated, involuntarily controlled, found in the heart. Nervous tissue is specialized to sense and respond to stimuli, both internal and external, by conducting electrical impulses. The structural and functional unit of nervous tissue is the cell called a neuron. Neurons receive information in the dendrites and transmit that information via the axon. The cell body is the part of the cell that processes signals and determines if information received from the dendrite will be sent to another neuron via the axon. Here is a summary of the different types of tissues. Over time, different tissues specialized and, together, formed organs. An organ is a group of specialized tissues that work together to accomplish specific tasks. There are nearly 80 organs in a human, but 5 of them are considered vital organs: brain, heart, liver, lungs, and kidney. The heart is an organ made out of all 4 types of tissue, but mostly muscle. Together, the 4 types of tissue coordinate their specialized functions to help the heart beat non-stop. An organ system is a group of organs that functions as a single unit and carries out specialized related tasks. Humans have 12 key organ systems: musculoskeletal, digestive, respiratory, urinary, endocrine, cardiovascular, lymphatic, nervous, peripheral nervous, sensory organs, integumentary, and reproductive. Please don't memorize these. They are listed to give perspective. Organ systems coordinate their functions to create a smoothly functioning organism. Organ systems are not closed. They communicate with other systems using the endocrine and nervous systems. This diagram shows how your brain controls your body's response to stress. In animals, the cardiovascular system, heart, must work with the respiratory, lungs, and nervous system, brain, to ensure that oxygenated blood is delivered to all cells in your body. If you run a kilometer as fast as you can, your blood does not have enough oxygen. Your nervous system senses the change and causes you to breathe faster and your heart to beat faster, increasing the amount of oxygen in your blood. Every organ system in the body is an open system that is working with other organ systems. Tissue, a group of cells that work together to perform a certain function. Organ, two or more tissues that work together to perform a certain task. Organ system, multiple organs that function together to perform a vital body function. An organism, all of the organs in an organ system function as a single unit.